Control. Officer needs an ambulance.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
I'm here! We got this!
There's our target. Over.
Let's do this!
All units, we are after the suspect.
We have a seriously injured officer.
We are inbound. Stand by.
Warning. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. Or you will vehicle has been suppressed. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme target resisting arrest. Using restraining measures.
Wow, this tech is so cool.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over. Control, call an ambulance to my location.
Force them to a stop. That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
All right. I'm all in.
What have you got?
Read 'em and...
You wouldn't let people cheat at cards, so why let them cheat at life? People who are here illegally are cheating the system, and we don't think that's fair. Let's make Britain a fair place to live again. See it, say it, and we'll take care of the rest. SIRS, we're here to listen to you.
Stormzy's accessing the server. What kind of show can he put on while he's hidden away?
Check 1, check 2. Yo, what's going on, people? It's Stormzy, it's The Problem, it's Big Mike, and we've got DeadSec running interference. Yo, DeadSec, yo, Planet Earth, I want everybody watching this to spread the word. Sirs is here, and they're trying to shut us down. Everywhere you look, there's some jacked up guards locking us up, murdering us, and if they can't do that, then they just take what they want from us. They make us poor, and then they beat us down to nothing so that we can't resist. And you know what? None of this is new. The powers that be, they've always been trying to keep us down. Same shit, different day. But me, I'm the one thing they fear most. I'm a black man with money. I got shit to say, I got the P to back it up, I got tech, I got fame, I got fans, and I got Ross Clark dead set ready to fight with me. No matter how hard they hit us, and I mean all of us, we've got to let our minds speak. And if anyone wants to stop us, if anyone tries to bring us to our knees, then all I can say is, let the rain fall on our enemies.
Albion officers are employed to ensure safety for all. Respect their authority. Comply with their directives.
Fucking love this bike!
Hey, man's never been in when it's shut down. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring, ring. Pussy is shut down. Hey, Fashion Week and it's shut down. Went to the show sitting in the front row in a black tracksuit and it's shut down. Touch the road and it's shut down. Boy, better know when it's shut down.
Look out!
Yeah, take time if a man want try me. No time. Usain Bolt when I run up on stage, I pick up the mic and it's reload time. Don't know your songs, but they know mine. That's why I got gigs just like Joe Grind. After the show, I'll be rolling mine. Don't care about the no smoking sign. They tried to steal my vision. This ain't a culture, it's my religion. God knows I don't wanna go prison, but if a man want try me, trust me, listen. Me and my G's ain't scared of police. We don't listen to no politician. Everybody on the same mission. And it's a man's business. That's not me and it's shut down. Ring, ring, pussy.
Calling additional units.
I've acquired a brand new drone for you. You can take it for a test drive, but don't scratch the paint. Oh, we've set them off now. Don't let anything or anyone stop the broadcast from going out.
Drone's been deployed to apprehend the suspect.
Ah, the body, yeah. Let your man speak. I never put no colors on my timepiece. I told you niggas cut me up badly. And now you got me. It's a loud running up the guns, man. I come back and then I go double up my ones. And when you finish up, you know your mans, I do another quarter mil and get another number when it's like. Flex when I'm looking like the fool in my face. Mike, I was the noise and the big bird jacket, that's the cool for your boy. They rate me, that's so blatant. When it's for the future, I'm that so raving. Whenever they say my name, I take a payment. Even when I make it rain, I make a statement. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Keep my back warm. Tell my little brother keep my stack warm. Kill me with some rap cord. I'm a bigger hitter on a bigger platform. Now we do the dribble walk. Reminisce about the spinners that man got for. Allow me with that Twitter talk. cut the feed and let's get the fuck out of here.
On their way to the suspect. Upload complete. Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure.
DedSec, you will not believe what this looks like from the ground. The city is fucking popping tonight.
No sign of the target. Over.
Control, we're heading back. Over.
Alright, DedSec, what are we saying, bro? The track is trending global. Cerns thought they could shut us down. Aye, but you lot weren't having it though. Aye, you lot smashed it, man. I'm still gassed from that show. I can't believe we did it. Flipping it, DedSec. We make a hell of a team.
All units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your control. Over. We've received the call, over. Control, I've lost the target. Received. Returning to HQ, over.
What?
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buckingham, your pirate podcast source for what they don't want you to know. I'm Tash, and this time we're giving a special shout out from us to the boys and girls at the Signal and Intelligence Response Service, better known as SIRS. Why not? They're going to be listening. They're listening to everything. But don't worry, we're not going to say anything bad about the massive, unaccountable spy organization who uses its powers to stifle dissent and shut down free speech. Instead, we're going to look at how SIRS became so powerful. And as usual, we'll keep everyone's names and locations secret, so SIRS doesn't come looking for them. Ian was a veteran political writer and podcaster back in the days of pre-crisis.
Should have let the computer drive.
Bloody hell! Is the world we're living in now fascist? Well, this is what fascism is. It is the complete and total...
merger of private data and that with data held by the state into what are called social credit systems. This is where every aspect of your behaviour is monitored and totted up by a central system to sort of score you as a person, a bit like a credit card, but predicated on all of your behaviour rather than just the money you're spending. And this can have a profound impact. We're starting to see systems emerge which will punish you and stop you from doing things in society based on your behaviours. And this can be as trivial as if you jaywalk, if you cross the road in the wrong place, you might lose points. If you do some community activities or help your neighbours, you might earn points. And then this can be used to sort of evaluate you as a person. And this can mean, for example, better travel privileges, being able to travel first class, or being denied from travelling first class to not being able to travel at all. These systems are very real and very possible to use the data that has now helped you.
So if your ears are burning and you think someone might be watching, you're probably not. They're watching you. I'm Tash and you've been listening. Keep listening, keep sharing the show, and keep it. They're watching it. Someone's watching it.
You're listening to the band.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show Alice and I will be looking at the big questions such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first, it's a question that no one's really addressed lately. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So much there. Still looking at
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. We think that good similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments. He's in a pod. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. Courgettes. Ban courgette. I can take you back to courgettes.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is The Bug on the Buccaneer. Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots my favourite sport now, Alice, ever since they turned the Oval from a cricket ground into the immigration process, etc. And, yeah, rioting is a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but, I mean, that's like top-level football of the game, but it's still fun to root them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger next time. Our luck's going to turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance? In desperate times like these, well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Getting to cover!
Somebody help!
Control. I've identified an armed individual. Officer in critical condition. Critical. Over. Control, please bring back up to my location. Over. Dispatch. Calling drone to apprehend the suspect. Get ready. We're on their tail. Over.
are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Damn it, jammed!
We are all just lost in the wind of history.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Hey, Bugley, how do you put a secret hideout in your basement without alerting your nuts children and their tracking devices?
Please hold still, Alice, while I report you to the authorities.
Total retarded.
Yes, Andy. The heat death of this corpse is only 5 billion years away now.
Oh, it's so nice to have something to look forward to. That's all from the back today. Keep it real, my fans. Actually, that's terrible advice. Keep it as unreal as you can possibly manage.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives.
We are on the trail.
Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
I'm living for it.
You absolutely love the optic.
Negative.
You actually
No
think that it's
visual of
made
the
our lives
suspect.
any better.
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to talk to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing
All
the web
units
is so
disengage.
much easier.
Suspect
I
has
remember when you used
disappeared.
to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought the optic marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius. Bloom was really calculated when it was doing that. It was pushing this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. That definitely helped, but it wasn't a case of this is a product that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's just the worst because you have to give up your privacy expectations and accept surveillance. It was almost like the government and Bloom didn't even need to make the optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If predated incidences, fines and arrests from the state for not having the optic would pretty much be enough.
I mean, what do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about that anymore.
They don't talk about it because we don't have any choice when it comes to the optic. Yes, it's convenient and mandatory, but everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life. Bloom can see everything that you can see. Nothing is private anymore. There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail with me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contract with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around London.
Well, in that case, you might be interested in some rumours I heard. Did you hear that some DedTech hackers have found a way to bypass the optic connection with Bloom?
Are they actually making it better or usable or actually friendly for anybody?
Well, word on the street is that they've been able to create an encrypted signal, which means that your world might have a chance of becoming a bit more private again, so you can go back and enjoy all the great things about optics without that fear of surveillance.
With the optic privacy share. Goodbye.
nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
Yum, yum.
Hello, Bug. This is Bug. I'm Andy. This is Alison. Today we're going to be pretending that everything is fine. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? That was as long as I could manage. A second and a half. A reality time now, however. And, well, finally today, we're going to rotate the latest update to the PTlll app, the government app that has brought the great British tradition of snitching on people you don't like back to the very heart of public life, the school playground. And when the tell on you threat has got a whole new lease of life these days, thanks to PTlll. And isn't Britain all the more fun because of it? No more grumbling about your neighbours playing their music too loud, just simply report them to the state and have them, shall we say, involuntarily rehoused at Hotel Cap, the famous hotel that was formerly known as the prison service. What's the slogan? If you see something, say something, or if you think you might at some point see something, say something, or if you haven't seen anything but don't like someone, say something anyway. So, well, let's have a look at this new app. I'm sure you've got it on your phone. I mean, at that first glance, the interface is lovely. It's so neatly designed. A simple button for a snitch on someone. So much better than non-government informer apps like Stu Leasy, Can Harry or North Shark. I mean, look, I just need to geocache where the person I'm rapping on currently is. Let's call her for the sake of argument Alice.
Sorry, Andy, I'll be reporting you to the authorities for rolling your eyes when passing a Nigel Cash propaganda poster.
Could you not let me report you first, please? Just have some decorum about this. I'll just take a quick little photo so they can get a drone to pick you out of the crowd at your next riot or trip to the shops or walk in the woods. And you can input your accusations with the app, but let's go old school. Let's call the phone line. Let's call the phone line. Here's the number, listeners, in case you want to drop someone in, as long as it's not me. 0044 203 807 3832. And don't forget to get the permission of the person who pays your bills before you call that number.
Hey, I'd like to report my co-host Andrew, who runs an underground satirical anti-government comedy show, for running and co-hosting an underground satirical anti-government comedy show. Also, he does terrible puns.
Well, excuse me, I have a suspect for you. That is my co-host, Alice. I have some evidence for you. She tutted audibly at the sight of an Albion vehicle in the street yesterday. She says she prefers pigeons to green drones. I mean, come on, seriously, when did a drone ever crap on your picnic? And what's more, look, I've no idea if this is true or not, but I have it on very good authority, so please write this down. But she owns not one, but two unlicensed fallopian tubes, whatever they are. They sound dodgy.
If I had a crypto for every time someone reported my fallopian tubes, I'd have 3 to convert to about 120,000 great British pounds with the old money.
We'll report back in the next episode about whether or not we've been arrested and interned. I mean, I love this system, Alice. I mean, no more awkward, rumbling resentment with your neighbours, your colleagues, or what the heck, in for a penny, your family. You just drop them in and be done with it. But I guess it could backfire. I mean, the thing is with a family, inevitably parents and their children, they end up squabbling, and, you know, today's Britain, your kids are going to job you in, so you might as well get in there first and preemptively counter-job them in to the authorities. Actually, what's that number again? Let's call him up again. Hey, I've got someone else. It's my son. Let's call him Norris. He's never tied in his bedroom. He gets up late. He listens to illegal, non-government sanctioned music, and is covertly plotting the downfall of the government and the restoration of a true democracy. Thank you.
Yeah, just to define all your household chores as patriotic. And if they fail to do them, job them in.
Problem solved.
You don't do the washing up, do you even want a clean British ethnic?
This is the Bug on the Buccaneer. Well, before we go today, let's delve into what we most miss about the old days. I'm going to kick off with the flag. I never thought I'd miss the old Union Jack, but somehow our new flag managed to be even more irritating than that. I don't know quite what it is, if it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. But that flag irritates the hell out of me.
Was everything you ever held dear Scotland?
Well, that was something I held quite dear.
I miss being able to dodge my friends' destination weddings in Italy. There's nothing worse than being asked to send the equivalent of a motorbike on some sort of boat-based fast in Sorrento. And I always used to really enjoy saying, oh no, I can't afford it. Now they're all getting married in Brighton and I have to go to that alleged beach. It's made of rocks, Andy. If your sandcastle is an actual castle, that's not a beach.
Tell you what I miss free will. That was fun. Remember that? I mean, was it an illusion all the time? Who cares? It's so fun. I miss cash. Particularly coins. I really miss coins. The fun of doing a heads or tails best of 5 to see if you have to go to the gym, and then the best of 7 or best of 9 and figure it out. That was really cool. Now it's crypto. All the romance has gone out.
I miss romance, Andy. I miss there being mystery in life and not just a hope that your new partner isn't good enough at hacking to find out all the information the government has on you.
Bye for now, bug fans. Keep feeding the kidney resistance, and one day it will grow into a Tyrannosaurus Rex that we used to catch down with people.
Always keeps the curtains drawn. Goes in and out of his flat with that black briefcase. Wears his leather gloves and under the people. Bump into them. Say hello to him. Keep it together. Keep it together. Either he's the most antisocial
This is London Calling. You're listening to me, Cash, and Buccaneer. Your source for what they don't want you to know. This time we're turning our focus back on the media to look at my former employer, the DDD. As you know, the broadcasting has been through a lot of changes since the Hassani government gave in to Pakistan with corporate backing and privatised the corporation. Today, the DDD is a shadow of its former self. Become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news and misinformation. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong? How can we tell when our national media has become state propaganda? Our experts speak on the conditions of anonymity for their own staff. Here's disinformation and media expert Charles, who's seen free broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was a voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about a broadcaster, the most important thing is to keep you in that environment for the longest amount of time possible. And because that meant money in their pocket. And in order to do that, a couple of things happened. One was the use of manipulated techniques around behavioral economics, things that would just keep you scrolling or keep you listening or keep you looking for more information. The second is that kind of environment favors sensationalism. And so you got more sensational headlines and more sensational stories, and it didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just kept people in and kept them in the loop. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything, and nobody believed anything at all. And that is the perfect environment for an authoritarian voice to come in and say, no way.
How many of you are there?
We are the truth.
The ground for this environment really got created when we had suddenly authoritarian politicians
moving inbound to hostile.
that threatened them or they disagreed with them.
Control, I've lost the target. Terminating the search. Control, put out an APW.
Immigrants, migrants, and illegals. Those are some of the words officials use in their public statements. Tonight on GBB, we ask, why won't the UK and EU use the word refugee?
No, don't get up. I need a high-ranking SIRS officer's biometrics, eyes and fingers.
The fuck? We don't have time to piss about.
Keep your voice down. The data was encrypted.
So what? Bagley can crack that shit?
Not faster than I could, and I've tried. It's hopeless in the time we have. Look, if you don't help me, 0 Day wins, which means we all die.
Fucking fuck. So, hack some fuckers' fingers off?
No. High-res photos will do. The problem is it has to be the acting Home Office liaison, and SIRS will burn their credentials if they're attacked. It's protocol. So you'll have to get them the old-fashioned way.
Oh, so torture?
Christ, no. Develop a relationship. Get someone close and take the photos covertly.
Alright, cool. Sounds fun.
This part of the craft can be ugly. Send someone who can handle it.
Bags, little help, yeah?
I suggest you begin your relationship with the SIRS Home Office liaison the way you would with anyone, by meticulously poring over every detail of their life and hunting them down.
Keep talking.
The SIRS Home Office liaison is the bridge between the government and its intelligence service. Their office at Downing Street would be a good place to start your relationship.
Got us a plan. Let's go, yeah?
Pursuit at the target. Rolling Stone woke up late against this one. I hold my own. 15 texts on my phone, but I... It's off the roads I go. Did not get no student loan. Would have spent that on booze and clothes. But still wanna see me move on road.
I have them. Where did they go?
The feds will get thrown in the Queen's dungeon. Mum's been wondering where's our son been. I'm on top boy, mum's our run things. I'm on top boy like Touche and Sunny. Granddad's from Kingston since Sunny. Not since Sunny. In London, all everybody cares about is just money. I'm new gen with my underdogs. I'm rolling with my stress. Run the streets, don't come around here. The block is still my...
The SIRS Home Office liaison works here, but I'm not seeing them on any unsecured surveillance. Ah, but their assistants here. Start by hacking them.
Got it.
Found him.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Sending location on the 1033. Advise conditions.
Give up while he still can.
Take a look. The arm didn't go up on its own. Drone, begin search.
Will result in extreme measures. Halt. Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention.
Somebody set off the alarm.
Down mode complete. Now Scarper or they'll kill you for sure.
Get me some extra hands here. All units, I repeat, all units. We have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Control, we are ready to engage. Where did they go? Shit!
I'm terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
Got it. 16 email threads indicate the Home Office liaison is a right lush. She spends most of her time down at the Three Hawker Boys. If you want to start a relationship with her, that's as good a place as any.
Give me the location.
Done.
Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed.
Suspect ran down an officer. Shit!
one.
Control, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over.
Or you, with the skin and the... Fuck me. Oh, I don't mean fuck me. Well, I do, but... Shit.
Ooh, if that's how you treat a one-liner, I shudder to think of what you'd do with two. Goodbye.
Well, all right. You seem tense. How about a drink, yeah?
Oh, I'm in a great mood, actually. It's just that I'm wasting my scant leisure time fending off the advances of a haggard swamp creature.
Fuck you!
Not even in your wildest dreams, sweetie.
Move it or lose it!
Vehicle's been hacked. Searching for intruder. Cheers to you, mate.
Situation where nobody really believed anything. And the trouble is, if you were telling the truth, it's very hard to get your message to cut through all of the noise of all of the disinformation that's there. So like, you know, you remember Out on the Edges, there was this story about when they would take a house by force, they would take any infants and they would crucify them. And that's a great vendor.
Assistance at my location, over. Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Yum yum.
And they were trying
Return
so
to
hard.
HQ. This is pointless.
You can clear a potential recruit's arrest warrant from a nearby terminal.
It's for our safety. Well, a suit. Isn't that much better? A suit,
Stand down.
I'm gone.
Always yield to Albion sirens. Failure to do so.
There's the terminal. You can clear the warrant from there. Well done. Our potential recruit is now officially off London's most wanted list. We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
I don't know how to repay you.
Well, you want to repay us?
Vehicle modifications. Legal.
Waiting for further instruction. Over. Too close, you can't patrol. Over.
Up for a spot of action?
Just try and stop me. Welcome to DedSec, darling. Can I help you?
Huh?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I guess. No, listen. Just breathe, all right?
Protect you.
Pardon me.
Found her.
Yeah, no, I told him. Yeah.
Hey, you make me so thirsty, I could drink a drink or something.
Ooh, if that's how you treat a one-liner, I shudder to think of what you'd do with two. Goodbye.
Yeah, all right, that was shit, I get it. Come on, let's have a drink anyway.
Cheer ourselves up.
Oh, I'm in a great mood, actually. It's just that I'm wasting my scant leisure time fending off the advances of a haggard swamp creature.
Fuck you.
Not even in your wildest dreams, sweetie.
I'm still learning the nuances of human interaction, but my analysis indicates that you aren't her type.
Oh, no fucking shit, Bags.
Quit your whining. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and we've got the biggest saltwater aquarium in town. At least one of our fish is bound to be fuckable.
I'm listening.
Just try someone else. Maybe a woman this time.
Oh, Raoul just knows how to throw a party, you know? What can I say? Man has a gift. Back off.
Oh, real quick. Did we match on that invite thing?
If we didn't, I'm going to have their CEO killed.
Best not. That was made up, yeah?
Careful who you fib to. Someone almost died.
Honestly? Probably worth it.
I should say. Shall we move this conversation somewhere a bit more private?
Oh, my. Didn't know you could do that. What other secrets are you hiding?
Hand me that lamp and close your eyes. I'll show you.
So after all that, did you acquire the biometric data?
Yeah, of course. Once I fucked up the dickhead with the lamp, I took pictures of pretty much whatever I wanted.
Nicely done. Now what?
It seems you'll have to maintain the ruse a bit longer. The upload is still going and I have an incoming connection from the liaison.
Put her on.
Enough crap. Who the hell are you? You working for the Russians? China? Fucking America?
What, you can't guess from my lamp smashing technique?
Oh, do shut up.
Upload complete. Malik is on the line. I'm sure he'll be very grateful and polite.
This will have to do.
I hope you're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
Ready, boss man.
Oh, you big man. I don't want trouble.
We could use your abilities now.
I'm going.
Jesus.
Huh. What's that? Can you get any closer?
Watch where you're going. Have fun, weirdo.
Disobedience will be met with force.
You've got a sudden urge to turn on all your mates.
Big mistake.
Give you up.
I'm done with you.
Not worth getting involved in.
It is a criminal offense.
You can get someone to the top of the triage list here. I bet our prospect would thank us for it. You can prioritize treatment from there.
All right, let's finish this.
Treatment prioritized. Our prospect can rest easy now.
Right, this is why I asked.
We're prisoners in our own fucking city. Aren't you tired of it?
You've been activated. Is that a prospective recruit I see there?
Not sure yet. Maybe. What's going on?
Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
I want to stand a chance. And just when I thought nothing could be done, Death showed up and beat them all up. It was so fucking cool. Saved that lady and everything. They're out there protecting all of us. Good for her, I suppose.
The importation of foreign or dairy products is forbidden. Persons found in possession of contraband. Health and safety services provide to all persons to avoid hospitals unless absolutely necessary.
If you want to release an EPC detainee, you can do it from a terminal in this location. Deportation order cleared. I'll tell our prospect the good news. We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
If you want my help ever. Sending location on the 10 reinforcement. Advised conditions.